got involved. I got involved in Doge. Doge brought me back to trading. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been up to and a new channel I might start. But first, let's talk about Dogecoin here.
Coming up,
I love this
bad
video.
news for savers, as even those with high-interest savings accounts are seeing their money disappear thanks to inflation. But first, we'll detail every possible thing you could die from. He's a rational investor, dividend digester, saves some of his paycheck just like all his ancestors. Him looking for high yields, that's never the case. He's seeking 6% returns, slow and steady wins the race. When he checks his accounts just to see what they're fielding, it's like driving in Maryland, ain't nobody yielding. What is he to do? He shouldn't be in a drought, so he visits his advisor just to sort it all out. Inflation's higher than your bond rate, that's what I was fearing. So your savings account is slowly disappearing and your CDs are pointless. That's not very funny. What would you like me to do? Put it all in dog money. Dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money. I'm trading it in for dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money. Putting it all in dog money. My 401k is now a 401k9. The sum of my net worth ain't no longer in a straight line. I'm making smart moves, I ain't gonna be a pun. I sold my IRA and bought an NFT of one. All in on Doge, I dish them out like a Tommy gun. You think I was statehood the way I'm passing on Washington? I feel like Matt Gates, you know what I mean? Assuring everybody it's above 18. It's a modern day gold rush. The prices will boom like Reggie White versus the Oilers. I'm headed straight to the moon. My broker's calling, you know that it's on. Buy dog money, don't stop till it's dawn. One more airbase, 2 more museums, 3 more walls, 4 more Supremes, 5 more stadiums. We're all out of fiat. Can you take trillions of these and go and make a Xerox? We pay our debts in our currency that might be unfurled if it's no longer the reserve currency of the world. Confidence in the dollar is permanent. Just ask any scholar. People are exchanging their dollars for dog money. Dog money? Dog money. Dog money. We trading it in for dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. I'm putting it all in dog money.
And I'm telling you what, I made a nice little chunk off of Doge. And, you know, a lot of people are saying, you know, it's a joke currency. It's a meme currency. It ain't no joke. The money that I made from it. Couldn't really afford that much. I put 1,000 in. I did it probably the worst time in the world. I bought on the news. You never do that. You buy on the rumor and you sell on the news. What I did was something completely rookie. Here's your chart. Here's your chart of Doge, just so you guys understand what's going on in the past literally 30 days. I bought in at 40 cents. What's up? What's up, Great Play? You see that second little bump right there? That's at 40 cents. That was on April 20th, 420 Doge Day. And I said to myself, like, this thing's going to blast off. As a chart analysis guy, it looked like a breakout. It looked like a swift breakout that was going to pop on 40. So I bought 40. I bought above, and I used a quick stop. But then I got a little greedy, and I said, nah, I'm going to hold on because I know this is going to pop. So it goes down, it goes down, it goes down to 30. Uh-oh. It goes down to nearly 20. And what I did was I just cost averaged. I bought a little bit. I don't have a lot of money. I put in a couple hundred to start at 40. I put a couple hundred in at 30, and I put a couple hundred in at 20. By the time everything all averaged out, I was in at 34 cents. So I was in around the 34 cents area because unfortunately I put the biggest chunk of my money up towards the top. So I had about $1,000 in. This whole thing's doing its thing. It's chugging along in the middle. You can see that. It's trying to find support. It looks like it starts to find it right below 30 cents, around the 28, 29 cent area. Christie gets in around 29 cents. Boom, off to the fucking races. This morning, it topped 70 cents, by the way. It's the biggest return I've ever gotten in my life as a trader. I more than doubled my money. I made $1,000 in less than, I made $1,000 off my $1,000 in less than 20 days, 20 days. Yeah. So I wanted to tell people, you know, when they talk about Doge, and a lot of people say, well, there's an unlimited cap to it. There's no cap to Doge money. Doge is a joke. Doge could never be a serious crypto. In a way, the fact that it's a joke is a reflection of all money, really. Money is the belief behind a group or community of people of giving this thing a value behind it. Dollars, for instance. If you look at how the government issues money, they don't really, I mean, they physically will print it out, but mostly they go into banks and they just add a couple zeros and they just created money. That's all they do. That's all they do. Now that in essence, what's going on with everybody needing help, you know, I know a lot of people need help out there, but the stimulus checks right now is just government typing in zeros, man. It's just money fabricated from nothing. And essentially, we all still believe in the dollar for now, but what you're seeing is a renaissance in money. What you're seeing is an evolution in money where I'm not quite sure where crypto is going to be in a few years. I do know that it will get regulated eventually. I do know that Uncle Sam's always like 5 years late to this stuff. I know that like eventually when these currencies start competing seriously against fiat, against the paper money of the world, that governments are going to get a little bit upset. You can already see that in India. You can already see that in Greece. Good morning. How you doing, Glenn? Good to see you here. Astral says his biggest return was AMTX, bought 81 cents since 1818. Congratulations. He sold some calls. Look at him. Look, good job, Astral. So I thought to myself, you know, this actually brought me back to trading. I don't have a lot of money, but this is one of my best returns ever. I sold all of my investment money. I sold all the 1,000 that I put in at 58 cents. I'm kicking myself this morning. It's at 70. But here's the great thing. Everything now, I have 1,300 coins. I have 1,300 Doge coins, and none of that is my money. It's all free, essentially. I'm building. That is the reflection of my profit. So 1,300 coins. If it goes up, it goes down. I could care less. Now I just made the best trade of my entire life. I'm gonna let the rest run. I'm gonna let the house. It's the house's money now. It's the house's money now. And Astral's right. And we do need to build ourselves up. And, you know, for people that are saying, oh, this is a joke, and, you know, who knows exactly what's going to happen with the crypto markets. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to tell you what's going to happen with the crypto markets, but I am going to tell you this. You always got to be careful. All money is discretionary. Only discretionary money should you ever do anything with in terms of trading. Welcome to the family, Starlet. Glad to have you here. We saw you in the Discord. Good to have you here this morning. And so I started a new channel. Now, I'm not quite sure. This is a pre-announcement. I just want to let you guys know it's Fam Love Quest time. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you like some trades and things that I'm interested in. What's up, Smash? I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do this. I'm not quite sure even if I'm going to do this. My priorities will always be DG360 and the family here. My priorities will always be here. The community, the family. We've never been more healthy. We've never had such momentum. We've never done so good in our entire lives. But like, I started to think about it. I used to trade all the time, and I used to have a really fun time doing it. And I made a lot of money back in the day. And I quit trading because I was going nuts in my basement. I am a widow. I needed to find some type of way to make income at the house. I needed to be here for my kids, and I self-taught myself how to trade. And it worked for many, many years, but I was stuck in my basement looking at lines all day, and I was literally going insane. So I went out and got myself like a 9-to-5 sales job. I'm also a lighting designer in real life. And right, I was getting too obsessed with it like Eve Online. I did the same thing with trading that I did on Eve Online. So everything with moderation. I think what I'll do is if I do this, I'm going to put a lot of like tutorials out on the channel about like what type of trader you are. You know, are you a short-term trader? Are you a long-term trader? You know, how much capital to go in with? You know, what is the amount that you should put in to make some type of money? Usually that's around $5,000 to $10,000 to start. If you don't have anything around that amount, don't do it. I showed you an instance where I took $1,000 and made $1,000 with it. That's so unusual. That happens every blue moon. That doesn't happen all the time. You know, crypto is just something that's just blowing up, and I got lucky, and I was right on my decision, and I used chart analysis, and I had a plan, and the plan worked, and I'm lucky that it worked. Astral says, I'm 61 and have the life experience of watching and paying fees for 401ks. Retired at 58, everything paid off. Good for you, Astral. A lot of people will say that picking stocks individual stocks is a losing game. That you might as well just stay with an ETF, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I think if you can find yourself a brokerage that has no fees, and you have a plan and you believe in something or a company, you just watch the price action and you get in when you feel like it, and you take it in pieces. You know, that's the type of trader I am. I'm kind of like a midterm trader. I like to stay liquid for the most part. But anyway, I might do this. Dogecoin might be a joke, but I think the more momentum it gains and the more market cap it gains, it's now the fourth most traded coin. It's now the fourth most traded coin. In terms of market cap, it's the fourth. Yesterday, it actually out traded Bitcoin. And it just got on eToro's platform. And so, like, people that are laughing and saying this is a joke, I can say that the more places that start accepting this, you're going to see this become a much more serious crypto. And people, when it hits $1, I'm pretty sure it will, people will really take a second to think about if this is a joke or not. This is something that a lot of people are behind. It's affected by the social climate. You know, that's a meme right now. It's really popular, but one day if it's not popular, that might make the coin fall. So it does have some weaknesses. The meme might become a meme. Or this is the best joke in the history of jokes, where you have a currency that is backed by the people and has so much market cap in it. Now it's outranked Honda. It's outranked Honda in terms of market cap. It's outranked so many institutions out there in terms of the actual money that it is worth right now. But you're right, Chrono. With these types of things, you got to be really careful. Starlet says, if someone adopts Doge for some purpose, it will take off. It's a network sitting there waiting for such an event. Absolutely. And just because it has no cap on it doesn't make it worthless. If you can find a use for it and you can use it to pay for things, it's a lot less worthless. Dollars, there's an unlimited amount of them. Dogecoin, there's an unlimited amount of it. If people, like the rap video says, people are putting their money in dog money, you got to question the Washingtons. You got to question our money. It's no less fantastical